Reid's my name. I'm a principal of a law firm called Arrow Lawyers. We're commercial lawyers working in the commercial space, business to business mainly. A little bit of dispute resolution, but certainly in relation to the business space and sale of business space, we do a lot of work in that area. Michael and I both know an accountant who Michael's worked with for a number of years, by a fellow by the name of Paul Dobson. Paul and I have worked together for about 20 odd years looking after commercial clients, and we both introduced to Michael through that sort of network, I suppose. I was very pleasantly surprised. Business brokers don't have a great reputation in relation to professionals, so lawyers, accountants don't have a great lot of respect for business brokers as a rule. Michael was a complete breath of fresh air. He spends a lot of time with his clients doing a lot of the deep dive into their businesses, so that when matters are put to us to assist with a sale or a purchase, a lot of that work is done, which is very unusual for a business broker. His background, I think, helps a lot in relation to the way he's able to prepare the finances and get the matters ready for sale, or in particular. No, I'm super impressed with the backgrounding that he does before the work gets to us. Michael will speak to us 6 months, 4 months, 2 months, 1 month in advance in relation to a client that he's working with to assist them to get a business ready for sale, for example. At that stage, we will be in a position to understand what the business looks like, what its issues are, what its particular needs might be, so that we can take some background steps before we're engaged by the client to at least get a better understanding of what sort of materials we need to assemble to assist in the sale process. That's a service, obviously, that Michael's able to provide to his clients at no cost to his clients in relation to our fees. We don't go on file or on risk or charge a fee until we're specifically engaged, but there is a lot of backgrounding that we do in relation to these bigger sale agreements that require us to get involved a lot earlier, so if we have some input also into what Michael wants to talk to his clients about in relation to getting their ducks in a row. For example, they might need to have their transaction agreements tidied up, they might need their employment agreements tidied up. He can have those conversations with them, so that when the business is ready for sale, he will have been able to give them some backgrounding to assist them to get their ducks in a row, so to speak, so that when it comes to us, there's less for us to do to assemble the process. He's quite diligent at ensuring that process is easy for the client, as far as I can see. I think that people, when they sell their businesses, particularly if it's been their baby for a number of years, they're not reluctant to sell, but they need to be convinced that working with a broker in a professional sense can maximise their return, and also to be done in a professional way. And it's a transaction you do once, ideally, it's not on a regular basis. And he's very good at ensuring they understand what it is that needs to be done, but also what the process will look like, and he's very good at explaining that process as well. Michael and his team at Bespoke Business Brokers are going to give you an opportunity to maximise your return in a way that makes you feel confident and looked after the whole way through the process. I couldn't recommend them highly enough.